faithful to me, including my partner, Cole Johnson, trying to get him on the line. He has to depart early because of a job commitment, but we're going to talk some sports. But allow me this segment to explain what's going on. Just allow me a few minutes. Cole Johnson is now with me. Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Allow me a few minutes to explain what's going on. And I take full responsibility of this show falling off the last few days. Why? I have had a horrible time getting to sleep. I have been horrible at making decisions and sticking with them in my personal life and my professional life. And I am the one who initiated the time change, which prompted Cole to tell me his daily schedule so I'll know the times I'm flying solo, like after 9:15 this morning after he departs for a meeting. I apologize on behalf of Cole, on behalf of myself, producer Shane Lake, and all the folks who look forward to the show every day. This will not happen again. Ever. Because, in principle, there's an agreement in place with Sideline Sports to pick up the program. There's also an agreement in place with RealWise Radio to pick up the program. And for that to happen, old Snowman's got to be in gear. I'll say it the way my dad says it. Forgive me well in advance. I got to get my ass in gear. I have to be a leader. And that means taking this show to the next level, which no one expects anyway. So, screw it. I believe my musical partner will tell me it was Ludacris that said, we're coming for that number one spot. I haven't backed off of that. We're not backing off of that. So, Cole, I apologize to you for being late the last few days. I said 8 a.m. I'm sticking to 8 a.m. Period. When 8 a.m. strikes, the music goes on, the camera comes on, the radio feed goes out. It's not going out today because I'm testing a few things. And I'm going to stay true to my word. And I want to thank you, Cole, for sticking with me and always being there when I needed an ear. And the other person I need to thank that's like really pushing me to do better, my wife, Jody. She knows the things I go through. As I've mentioned on this show so many times over, I battle depression. I battle anxiety. I had an anxiety attack at work. I nearly had another one, and I decided that was the last straw. In this day and age, multifaceted comes to my mind. I have a dear friend, Charles Faulkner, who is a police officer in Baltimore, Maryland. I'm going to have him on the show pretty soon. He mentioned multifaceted to me. And I said, Charles, I'm not multifaceted. He said, bullshit. I said, what do you mean? He said, you're the one that got me into podcasting. You're the one that got me onto YouTube. You're the one that pushed me to do this. You're the one that's been there for me. That's pretty multifaceted to me. And I said, thank you, sir. And as I mentioned to my partner, Cole Johnson, I apologize to you for not stepping into my big man role, for not being Moses Malone when you're Julius Erving cooking on the wing. As I said, me being late, this show being late, hitting the air, and I know we're all over social media, but I'm old school. Time can be such an enemy. Don't you agree, sir?
No, no doubt. I mean, today, for me, I have to attend no less than, I already been to a meeting already.
Mm-hmm.
I got to attend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more meetings before my shift is over today.
Yeah.
So, yeah, time is of the essence, no question.
Time is indeed of the essence. And I told myself If I have to get up at, if I have to start my prep at 6 a.m., I'll start my prep at 6 a.m. So beginning tomorrow, when that clock says 8 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Central Time, the buttons are pushed and we're on the air. The warm-up music will be going before then. So, yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest, and the announcement that Sideline Sports and Real Wise Radio will be the carriers of our morning program, as well as Transform U Radio. I made a promise to my partner of 8 figures in our bank account in 2 years. That starts now. The building starts now. Because we are now on the air. Everything's rolling beautifully. But there's still upgrades that I need to make on my end. And the upgrades, believe me, will carry us beyond any barrier that's set in front of us. I actually cried this morning, partner. I actually cried. Why? Because I knew what I knew what I had to do. And why am I getting people? I know people are going to ask, why am I getting so personal? Well, me being personal is a part of this show. You've ridden shotgun with me, Cole, now for the better part of 2 months. Being personal is a part of the show now. It's me. It's who I am.
Yeah.
It's who I am. Everybody wants to set, and I know my partner's going to get a smile out of this and a kick out of this. Everybody wants to set rules for how we should execute our show, how we should come together to do our show. And yes, I say our because Cole is a big part of this. I mean, we've had days when I was back in North Carolina, we'd be on the phone 2.5, 3 hours, and that started turning the wheels in my head. That started turning the wheels in my head of who my partner should be. I got a call last night from a very dear friend who basically has agreed to seek sponsors for us. I'm going to email him today. He's going to be on the show. And then he and I are going to put a show together. Ideas need to be executed. Ideas need to be put out there. Period. Ideas need to go. Back to the rules. Everybody wants to put rules in front of us. I won't follow them all, but I'll bend the hell out. I'll follow as many as I need to, because now time is of the essence. Every minute that we're on the air is an opportunity for us to be in your eyes and in your ears, talking sports, having fun, entertaining you, and just being here. When it comes to my quote-unquote regular job, I have made a decision, and I think y'all know what that decision is, considering what I've revealed this morning, and I know Cole knows what that decision is. Everything, my entire effort is going to 3 things. Making sure my wife's happy, beating cancer, and this program. The 4th thing is the network. That'll start in August. But I got to get healthy, and I'm going to be happy. And me being happy means I get to talk a whole lot of mess about sports for 120 minutes. And Cole Johnson rides shotgun with me. Some days he carries me. I admit that. I admit the hell out of that. But thank you, sir, for allowing me these few minutes to get all of this out. Because last night, when I went to bed, and I know you've had nights like this, when I went to bed, there were tears in my eyes, wondering what I need to do. And my wife has said it all the time. You've said it all the time, sir. Do what you need to do. Be happy. So I'm choosing that.
Yeah, that's important. Your happiness. You don't have that, what else do you have on this earth?
Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Thank you guys for allowing me this. We're going to take a break. And when we come back, an achievement was reached. Oh, dear God. and social media has blown up already. This is the third Snowman in the morning. Back in 4.
This is Mario Andretti. You know me as a race car driver, but I'm also a Meals on Wheels volunteer. I race against the sport's biggest personalities, but I've never met more vibrant, amazing people than the seniors served by Meals on Wheels. As a volunteer, you deliver a hot, nutritious meal and a friendly hello to someone just like your mother, grandfather, or next door neighbor. These seniors are inspiring people with